Hello friends and welcome back to my channel Study with me. Today we are going to listen to section 1.2.3. So let's get directly into the topic. The title says Development in Agriculture Before Independence. First para. The Europeans, primarily the Britishers, arrived in India in early 17th century and by the 18th century had made a profound impact on India. India was forced for the first time into a coordinate role within a world system based on industrial production rather than agriculture. Many of the dynamic craft and cottage industries that had long attracted foreigners to India suffered extensively under competition with new modes of mass production fostered by the British. Modern institutions such as universities and technologies, rail lines, roads, mass communication were developed to serve British rather than Indian economic interest. A country that in the 18th century was a magnet for trade by the 20th century became an underdeveloped and overpopulated under alien domination. Next para. Land ownership was given to small group of people to collect the rent from individual farmers and pay to the government, a system known as zamindari. There was also ryotwari system in which the ruler used to collect rent directly from farmers who had settled on the land. Farmers had no security of possessed land, hence they had no interest in land development. Irrigation schemes were initiated in major river deltas for raising additional revenue. A separate Department of Agriculture was created on national level in 1871. Some of the provinces now states also created independent agriculture departments. Facilities for agricultural education were created at Coimbatore in 1878 and Pune in 1890. After the Great Famine of 1876-77, a famine commission was appointed in 1880. Dr. J. A. Wollekar, consultant chairman of the Royal Agricultural Society, submitted report on improvement in Indian agriculture in 1891. In the first decade of 20th century, the Empirical Agricultural Research Institute was set up in 1905 at Pusa (Bihar). Subsequently, agricultural colleges were started at Coimbatore, Pune, Nagpur and Kanpur. Royal Commission (1926) report was accepted in 1928. Department of Food was created in 1942 in order to meet the food department. In order to meet the food requirement. Grow More Food Campaign, Food Policy Committee, Famine Inquiry Committee and Fertilizer Production Program were initiated. In January 1946, Statement of Agriculture and Food Policy in India was issued with 10 objectives to promote welfare of the people and improvement of their standard of living. Steps were taken to organize research supports to agriculture through research institutions.